We are live tonight. We're going to be opening up some newish toys and hanging out with a great friend of the show, Nigel Downer, a great dude, hilarious dude. And of course, we're just going to hang out, right? This is what we do every week with me and the guest and you in the chat or on the replay. So sit back, enjoy the show. And this is your weekly unboxing therapy.
What's today? It's Thursday.
Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes. Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one juicy other name.
Let's try them. Let's still try.
What is going on? My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. You're watching Unboxing Thursdays, where every week we stream, open up some new collectibles in the game, and of course, I get to hang out with an awesome guest and everyone who's watching. So thank you so much for being here. Just a reminder, this weekend is Toy Fair happening in New York, so there's going to be a lot of toy news coming out over the next few days. And if you don't have time to pay attention on the weekend because you have a life, right? Self dig. But if you miss all that stuff, we'll be talking about it next Wednesday. We do a live stream every week called the Best and Worst Toys of the Week. We did an episode yesterday. If you have time, go check that out after this. It's a lot of fun. And just got a bunch of great stuff in. Some great guests every week here on Thursday. And tonight is no slouch. As I say that, he's ready. Here we go. Coming onto the show tonight, a three-time guest of the channel, if you count one of our live in-person toy hunts, someone I got to hang out with, room with in San Diego Comic-Con 2025. Please welcome to the show an actor, a hat aficionado. Please welcome to the show fellow Canadian collector Nigel Downer.
Bless. What is happening, you nerds? What's up, my guy? You good?
Yes, I'm doing well. How are you, man?
Hey, living my best life, dog. Just living my best life. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, thank you. I know you were working, and then you're out of town working, and you still, managed to make time to come on tonight after work and brought your computer. Well, maybe you bring your laptop with you. I don't know. You were going to bring all this equipment, but I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, guy, no problem. Thank you for inviting me. I mean, I might have bullied you once I knew that. Like,
no. Okay. Don't say I bullied you because
okay, you're right. It's probably not a good idea.
I mean, it was a bit of a self-invite, I think.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, friends, nerds, blurds, I should say, happy Black History Month. Yes. Every February, as long as unboxing is happening, your boy's going to be on the show. There's always.
Is this the annual?
Yes.
It's going to be like, you guys can count on Nigel being here in February.
At the very least. I'm trying to make 2 appearances a year, one of them on your show, and one of them is definitely going to be February. After that, it's just gravy. But for sure, it's going to be something.
Yeah. You hit me up and you said, I think it was the end of January.
Yes.
And you're like, hey, man, Black History Month. And I go, Nigel, I don't know what to tell you. I don't partake personally.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, it's unboxing time. And I'm like, oh, right. Yes, let's do that. Which we have to. Mm-hmm. And so, you've had a good track record of the things that you open on here that really contribute to celebrating certain characters, specific characters, whether they're last week we had on Blurred Alert, and they were talking about characters that were black coded, and I noticed Brandon Gash is in the chat. Brandon, part of Blurred Alert. Go check out that channel. Make sure you support Brandon, Quip, and Sebastian. But we're talking about black coded characters last week, And I remember some of the ones you've schooled me on before. Well, one
Mhm.
I think specifically.
Hot
It
Wing?
was no, it was jazz.
Oh yeah, I think that was the first time like I overtly like schooled you on jazz, right?
Yeah, and then it was
Yeah,
Hot Wing, I think right after.
yeah,
Um, yeah,
Silverhawks. Yeah,
it was great,
yeah.
and that's
It's
why
true.
opportunities like this are important. To talk about some of the not so explicitly black characters, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I never knew until that time. And then I felt like when they were talking about it last week, I'm like, "Oh, I have something to add to the conversation." And then I'm like, "I don't know if this is my place." So I was just listening. I was just
yeah.
listening.
You were doing a
Yeah,
lot of listening, which thank you for
and
giving me
taking
the
notes.
space. Thank you for giving us the space uh, to contribute to your channel and add some diversity and color, if you will,
I
to
have
that.
had that criticism of my channel that my channel isn't diverse enough.
No, really,
Yeah, absolutely.
it's amazing.
Like, look at me.
I know that's what I'm saying, and a lot of your guests, for sure, like not even your guests, but your panel, even when you do like the enablers, it's like, no, man, I've hung out with you. I know your crew is wildly diverse, but hey, man,
Yeah.
what it is.
Which is beautiful, by the way, because that's when we get to talk about, all the different foods, right, that we share and enjoy, uh, or also dislike,
Yeah, or
uh,
don't cook properly. Yeah.
yeah, the differences and similarities.
Mhm.
That's where we live in between those two lines. That's the fun part of it all. So you do come on and you usually have a good theme of characters. I know you're out of town, but did you still bring stuff to open for tonight?
Here's the thing. Uh, Listen, folks. Kev was like, "Hey, man, are you still good for?" This is a couple days ago. Are you still good for Thursday? I said, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." I'm like, "I'm gonna be out of town because I got a gig coming up." He's like, "Okay, well, listen, don't worry about it. Like, if it's too much, he's like, no, I'm packing stuff for this pod. I will
Right.
be available. We're making this happen, and that is what's going on." First of all, shout out to everybody in the chat. Like the chat's going bonkers, and I appreciate all you guys. We'll get to some of those comments soon because I know there's a couple things specifically, but we're gonna get to those. So I come back and
Just let
I'm
me
like,
run the show, okay? You do this
yeah,
every
I do
time. You
it
try
every
to take
time.
over. Just like passive aggressively start managing my chat.
I do,
What the hell?
I do every time. Um, so so I packed a couple figures. Now I have a whole bunch here. I'm gonna show you a couple like preliminary figures. I know which ones I want to open up, but
Okay.
I'm gonna give the chat. They're gonna they at least chime in to one figure I'm gonna open. But
Yes.
I
Let
know
us
which
know.
ones. Okay, so first I'm gonna go with this one here. Y'all know this. Boom. See that 2-pack.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
So
Nice
I
pickup.
just got this bad boy. Shout out to CMD, the toy store here in Montreal, which is where I'm at right now. I'm in Montreal. My boy Thuan hooked me up with this. So we all know which figure I'll open up, but eventually they're both.
The Canadian one.
Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to jump into the obscurity and then I'm going to go back. So, what up, Hypno Hustler? You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro?
I
What?
actually don't know that character, but as a toy, as a character, it looks cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So this guy, that's the prelims. That's the prelims. Okay, now here are the options that you
That's
guys.
the appetizers. All right.
Yeah, the appetizers. That's right. Now we're into the rounds right here. Okay, so got the Mythic Legions. Got Brother Knight up in here.
The Brother Templar.
Yeah, got Brother Templar up in here. Okay, y'all see the accessories. Brother Templar up in here. All right. Okay. Now we're getting in. That was so I showed you guys the appetizer.
I should have bought the Asian elf one from.
Yeah, you messed up. Yeah, you messed up.
Yeah,
you messed up. That was your opportunity. You messed up. Okay, so I gave you the apps, and now Brother Templar, he was like, he wasn't the main, but he was like, hey man, here's an aperitif just before your meal. Now here's the main courses.
This is how the chat knows you're bougie because you use all these words like aperitif.
Yeah, aperitif. Okay, here's what we're doing. Boom. This is what I'm talking about.
Cardiac.
This is what I'm talking about. Now, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna get real with you guys for that. I'm gonna do my best to not cry throughout these next two, especially when I open them, because you have no idea. This is for real. You have no idea how much this guy means to me, especially as a kid. In 1990, when he dropped in The Amazing Spider-Man, I think it was like issue 344, this guy was like, he blew my mind because it was a new character, original character, and he's a black guy. If you don't know, well, you should know. You're watching the pod with me. And his story was absolutely fantastic. Very underrated, super fun, man. And so he was a vigilante, and I just loved what he represented.
Was he a doctor that became?
Yeah, so he was a dude. He lost his brother. His brother got sick, so he ended up studying medicine and going in like deep,
Right.
to the point where he actually replaced his own heart, which is crazy.
Whoa.
With like a oh my gosh, what is it like? Kind of like this Tony Stark thing, like yeah, he replaced his own heart basically.
Okay.
And so he has this like ridiculous heart, and then he meshed his skin with vibranium. So the guy's got like this impenetrable skin, and he just went out looking for this company because he found out the company, this medical company, had the cure for his brother that would have helped him, that would have cured him. So once he found that out, lost his marbles and went off. So Cardiac, one of my faves, one of my childhood faves.
Nice.
As well as, again, shout out to CMD. I made the phone call. They held this guy for me. Thank you very much. If you're in Montreal, go to CMD. Check him out. Here we go. What's up?
Oh.
What's up? I got to hold your boy.
Very nice.
I got to hold your boy, Big Lob, right here. So yeah, go ahead.
No, I just watched that G.I. Joe movie for the first time a few months ago. And I'm like, how are they ever going to make these, some of that crew in that movie? Yeah. Because because we talk about toys every week and we see it all the time. Like, I know some of these names. Now I can put those toy names to the characters, and I'm like, oh, that was that convention exclusive. And that's Cobra La and and all that stuff. And then like this guy, Big Lob, came in. I'm like, all right, this is crazy. And then when I heard they're making the toy, I'm like, okay, I see. It doesn't look as I don't know, just silly as like the cartoon was, but that's a cool looking toy. So I should have known.
The ridiculous part about Big Lob, shout out to the Rawhides now, which is complete because we now G.I. Joe Hasbro has now given us all of the characters. So it's Law and Order, Jinx, Chuckles, Tunnel Rat. We've had 2 iterations of Tunnel Rat.
Yeah.
And OG and Night Force. And Big Lob was really the only guy missing because Beachhead had been there from time. Like, we also got 2 editions of Beachhead as well, Night Force and regular. So this completes that crew. And Big Lob, if you haven't seen the, what was it, 1980,
80 something?
Yeah, I should know this. When the G.I. Joe the movie came out, he narrates all of his moves. That's what Big Lob does. He narrates every single move he does, and it's hilarious. And it's so stereotypical. But, he makes the shot. Is it going to go in? Rim job. It's just like, wait, what? I don't know why I said
it had a different meaning back then.
Yeah, for sure it did. So those are the figures that we got a chance to open up. But also, before we get going, shout out to, I think my boy Jason Lapidus, he's in the chat as well. Or Jason Lapidus. How do you pronounce your name? Lapidus, Lapidus?
I say Lapidus.
Yeah, I'm going to say Lapidus, just for fun. Hey, he asked me about my hat, which you also introduced which also said a little bit of an introduction about the crew. This is the Minnesota Twins. However, this is the Sinners colorway. Wait for
the movie Sinners?
Wait for it.
Oh, because they're twins. What? I can't see is the back still the MLB logo? You can't hear me. Is the back still the MLB emblem?
Yeah, it's just red. It's just red, like a fancy, like a shiny red kind of thread. And so that's Smoke and Stack on the side.
Very nice.
So so that's what I'm sporting today. Once again, keeping the theme black, keeping it right. Shout out to Toronto Maple Leafs, Black History Month t-shirt. I'm going all black today, baby.
You know what? I
Mm.
think that's cooler than what companies do for like Chinese New Year, right?
Mm.
It's some companies, it's just like, oh, we'll just have merchandise that's red, and it's not necessarily like, the companies, they're not really like Asian focused, or like, what are you really doing to help that community? It's just like, hey, we're just putting out merch that's red for Chinese New Year. That kind of stuff is like, it's not even trying. That's cool. Those that shirt is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stuff that, I don't know any Chinese people who are like buying, I don't know, like a Joe Fresh Year of the Tiger t-shirt and like
Right.
proudly wearing it, you know?
Right. Yeah.
It's just sometimes it feels like, sometimes it's good stuff, sometimes it feels like just pandering.
Mhm.
But that hat is dope. I like that.
Yeah. Also, I want to address this one more before we get into it. 1987. Thank
It's
you,
your show, man.
Jason. You're not wrong. Mr. Ryan Clark, you mentioned Noble North. Of course you did. Hey, what I need you to do is just fill some space. Hold that comment right there. Fill some space. I'll be right back.
I posted in my IG stories for everyone who's tuning in. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to do a live in-person Toys R Us toy hunt episode with Nigel. And in that episode, for people who don't know, he showed up with a hat carrying case with an assortment of different headwear for his rotation. And I'm sure that's where he's going to now, into the archive. So, he travels with new toys to open and a fresh selection of fitted hats. And I'm just saying, that's the first time I've seen that. Not anything wrong with it. So what did you get from the case?
Yeah, from like maybe my mini carrying case.
Oh, this is the travel edition.
Yeah, so this is a travel edition. This fits 2 hats, 3 if you're kind of pushing it. But this is
The
a travel
overnighter.
edition. Yeah, exactly. All right, so Mr. Ryan Clark, glad you asked, because this is indeed a said Noble North hat. This was from one of their latest drops right here. So you got the very, very nice, and you got the North Star right there. Look at that side patch though. I mean, it's coming in hot because of my light. I apologize, but this is a great side patch. Noble North right on the back.
Very nice.
You got the white. It's just a clean gray under, black guts. Great clean hat that this has become one of my regulars, one of my staples that I wear every day. Also, talk about the LA Dodgers. Now, listen, hold on.
No. You did not just
hold.
I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds to justify bringing this.
Perfect. This is a Spike Lee Do the Right Thing LA Dodgers colorway.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So I'm talking about right here. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand. Got the red UV, black guts, Spike Lee. Going to say something about it. Yeah. So
very nice.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing. So yes, Mr. Ryan Clark, shout out to you, my friend.
Do you ever like,
yes, Brooklyn
get a haircut, right? And then go, I don't need it. I'm not wearing hats for a little while because everything is just like day one fresh. And then do you go, but I'm a hat guy, right? Like I feel like it's got to be there. Do you ever find yourself in that dilemma?
One of the biggest mistakes I ever made was a couple years back. Went to the barbershop, got this fresh cut, looked so good, day one. Immediately put my hat on and then paid. And the barber looked at me with such disdain and he was just so angry. And
he's like, did you not like what I did?
Yeah.
Did you not like my handiwork?
Yeah. How dare you cover up that fresh cut I just gave you, my brother? And I've never done it since. I do wear a hat in, but I never.
Oh yeah.
I
I hat in because it's so scraggly.
Yeah.
But when I leave, I'm holding it in front of me like the national anthem is playing, right? And it's not anywhere close to me. Stand if you're able and take your hats off. That's what I'm doing when I leave.
Yeah, I'm putting on my hat clip on my backpack, and I'm making sure that they know this hat is coming nowhere near my head.
Right.
Until I get home, have a shower, boom, hat on. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah,
100%. It's like if going into the kitchen at a restaurant, be like, hey, can I fix what you're doing, chef? Like this isn't like, they would feel slighted in that sense. That's essentially what you did.
Yeah. I like what you made me.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I'm just gonna add some ketchup?
Yeah, can I get some can you also cook the steak a little longer? And by the way, Daniel, if you don't know, this is a joke. I know that's how you consume your steaks, but that's just not great. Just
Yeah,
not great.
facts.
D Sturtle. All right. I got to open this Marvel Legends Nightcrawler because I have to finish the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah,
He's
nice.
blue. Yesterday I opened I don't know if you've been paying attention to what I've been posting about the Sexy Ice figures. I opened the Smasher. Big thank you to Plamo Warrior for hooking this up. The alley to my oop for getting this. And I figured just in case you didn't bring anything, I found this in my pile. It's a Donald Glover Childish
Lando?
Gambino Lando. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his show or movie is back for Star Wars, like back on the table.
That's so ridiculous. He did great. Like I love it. I think it's ridiculous that you brought that thinking I might not have anything. That's what you brought.
I don't know how many, like, who brings toys to open on. I'll bring toys to play with, but to open is you know, I thank you. I didn't expect that a commitment from you.
Yeah.
You might say I wore a hat right after you cut my hair.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, and last but not least, just to add insult to injury, ended up buying these bad boys today. Some special edition Bob Marley Adidas.
Yeah, it took me a second. I'm like, who's Bob?
Yeah, of course. Is that going to come in? Maybe not. Maybe I'll do one of these.
What does it say? Just read it.
It says football is freedom. And it's got Bob Marley's little signature on there.
Football is life.
Yeah, football is life. Yeah, man. Yeah, anyways, that's it. That's all I got.
Beautiful. All right. I want to say what's up to the chat. There's some people here checking us out tonight live and in person. I appreciate you. If you have a second, hit the thumbs up on the video to tell YouTube you like this. And hopefully other people will as well. We have Video Power Gaming in the chat. Usually has something to unbox on Thursdays, but just hanging out tonight. Thank you. Glad to have you here. Don Muciciaro, of course. Mr. Ryan Clark. TNT, Harper Figs. Make sure you follow Harper Figs for some great toy photography. Win or lose, if you're Canadian, follow him for all the toy updates and pre-orders and links and such. Fabio is back. Our friend Jason Lapidus is here. Ryan Dole, what's up, Dole? Tommy K, good to see you. Brandon, again, on with Blurred Alert last week. I think Brandon said he should have had here. First of all, says shout outs to all my blurs, even you. Thank you. Don't laugh. That's wow. Wow. That's not very nice. But he said, what did Brandon say? Something about you over here. Should have had Nigel on last week with the Blurred Alert crew. Maybe you can go hang out on their channel. You know, it'd be a cool guest. Nigel's always a fantastic guest and person to chat with. Let me get through this. Dom Muciciaro, Samrock, Harvey D's. Thank you for tuning in. Torrencio has been a channel member for 54 months and thanks me for the gifted membership to the chat. It's an option that you have on YouTube. I might as well use it. But thank you, Torrencio, for your ongoing support. High School Creations. Oh, damn it. Diabolic Studios. Mike is here. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. I'm still trying to change that around. Sam says, I've been watching the show Ghost and just realized Nigel is one of the caller at Ghost. He's been for a while. Since the beginning?
Since the beginning, and that's actually why I'm in Montreal, because I just finished. I was on set today. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And Torrance says Heart Reactor, like that Iron Man 3000
yes.
Marvel Legend.
Yes, absolutely.
Our good friend Chamba.
Yes,
again,
Chamba.
Yesterday. You got to meet Chamba in San Diego.
Yeah, dude, it was the best.
We'll talk about San Diego right after this.
Yeah.
Manic Mike is here. D Sturtle, Jason, Smoke and Stack, very good. TNT, D Sturtle, Sam Rock, Sebastian Gomez Toys, of course, part of the Blurred Alert crew is here. 796 Studio says, did somebody say Sexy Ice? Harvey D says, I'll check you hats next time. Check your hats?
Yeah, probably.
And of course, Chris Babinski, thank you for tuning in. Yes, so you can start opening stuff whenever you want, but like I mentioned, you had never, up until last year, you'd never been to San Diego Comic-Con.
Mhm.
And so you're like, I made plans. I got these days, and I'm like, dude, let's, you know, put you to put
Yeah.
you onto the team for toying around, and to get you access for all these extra days. And the cool part was, like, we got the Airbnb with Taco Boy and Taco Boy's friend, and like we did the enabler stream. And honestly, my favorite part is to be able to connect all these pockets of friends, and because they're such good people, like everyone just it just gelled well. It was a great stream, but everyone had a great time, man. Streaming with you, and they're like, "Hey, that Nigel dude is all right."
Listen, man. First of all, I want to thank you from from the deepest reserves of my heart, and not only that, the child within me who had kids. This was a bucket list thing for me, and the fact that not only I got the opportunity to go, but Kev, here you hooked me up with the idea that I can go for more days and really take it all in. Man,
Yeah.
I almost cried every morning. We had the best time. You roll like I roll, is kind of like go with the flow. We figured a lot of things out. I helped you out with a couple interviews, and
Yeah,
then
man. The
like
video work was nice.
yeah, dude. And then I roamed around and just did my own thing. It was just like I met a bunch of people. Your crew was sick. Like I know them from following the stream, but like all of us hanging out just felt really natural and
Right?
organic. And it's just like, this is awesome. And when you find that like-minded group, I mean, we're all here for that reason. But when you meet them in real life from all walks of earth and just like different parts of Canada and America, and just nerding out on different
And one from
things,
Australia.
one from Australia, it was just like, oh man, it was the absolute best, man. So I put in the work there, and that was super fun, dude. So thank you again. It was just like, it was the best. It was the absolute best. That's great.
Did you expect to be like doing camera work?
I mean, I did not, but I was happy to do it. But I was also like,
Yes.
I should do some work. I have this badge. I should do some work.
Yeah, you have a credential, and then
Yeah,
when I reapply or something, you can be like, "Hey, videographer Nigel Downer,"
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like I'll put that in there,
yeah,
and now your industry.
yeah, man. It was cool to watch you work as well. Like, I mean, we've done a couple things before, but like this is now I'm helping you in the mix and do the interviews. And like your boy, if you ever seen a couple of Ken's videos that I shot when we were in Comic-Con, I'm like with the handheld and I'm like doing this and I'm doing a thing and like my shoulders are all tense and I'm walking around and I'm going around like this. And Kev's like, "What are you doing?" And
Yeah,
then
he was very cinematic.
very cinematic. And then when you start editing about 2 weeks later, all of a sudden I get this random text from Kevin. He's like, "God, you did great camera work." I was just like, "Oh my God, thank you." But it was for sure 2 or 3 weeks later. It was awesome. That was funny.
Yeah, because people were talking, and then you'd keep it close, right, to keep it steady, and then you just
Yeah.
slowly kind of zoom in with your body to what we were talking
Yeah.
about, and then back out, and it was smooth. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was really fun, man. And it was literally a dream come true. That whole weekend was just bonkers. It was so wild.
Tom says, "Wouldn't Nigel already be industry?" There's different industries, sir. It's not just the industry,
Yeah,
right?
freak Dom.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he just came down to this lower industry of guy making YouTube videos. Okay, Dom,
Yeah, just let it be, Dom.
just let me have this.
Yeah, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, it was great. If you haven't been, now's not the time to go. But if you haven't been, you should
If you haven't been,
certainly go.
wait, a few more years.
Yeah,
But
wait a few more years. But man, yeah, it's I don't even know how to describe it because when I landed, I know it was a couple days after you guys, and when I landed and finally got to the Airbnb, I just dropped everything I had to do because I had a panel to go to, which set the tone for the whole trip.
yeah,
And that panel was seeing the Ringerverse. If you're not familiar with those gentlemen, please tune in and go to if you listen to pods. So Ringerverse, Dan Lathan and Charles and a bunch of dudes, and so fantastic, man. And they're they're ultimate blurs, and they're just great. So, anyways, I got to go to a panel that they were hosting, and on top of that, the House of R, which is a couple ladies that are just absolutely fantastic as well. So I got to meet all of them after. I actually made a hat from I got it.
Right, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, and I made it, and they lost their minds. So that was really fun. But that set the tone, man, for the whole trip. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that I got to go to Disneyland for 2 days.
Right.
A really, really, really good friend of mine. Yeah, she hooked it up, and and it was like that. That was like I was a kid all weekend. I was a kid all weekend. It was wild.
I'm glad that was it worked out for you so well, like your first time, and to go to the panel for a podcast that you follow and to be able to meet them, and then to do all that stuff. It's like, what if that didn't happen?
Yeah.
And then now, like this year, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like you got to do that. It's like, all right, just in time. And it's just, I don't know, maybe it set the bar. I don't know how you can top it in future
I don't know either.
Comic-Cons, man.
I don't know either, because there's also like a couple of streamers that I randomly bumped into that I follow. Again, all black nerds, all blurs, and I randomly bumped into them and took selfies with them. It was the craziest trip for me. I literally was like, I was on a high all weekend, just nerding out. So again, it couldn't have been any better. It could not have been any better.
So good.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey, chat. Before Kevin says some more words, what do you guys want me to open? What do you guys feeling? What are we feeling? Because Cardiac and Big Lob, they're both gonna get open anyway.
I'm gonna go Big Lob.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I guess this is your show, so fine. But let me know in there.
That's what people say. Hella Geek is in the chat. Good to see you. Sonic Rockman X says, "Hey Kevin, what is your final verdict? Verdict. Is Sexy Ice good? Not overhyped in your mind? I'm still on the fence and debating to place my order or not." The quality is really good. The details, the paint, the quality of the articulation, the materials. I don't feel like anything is going to break when I've been posing it. And the cool part is now that I have the Smasher in hand, I was kind of obsessing over it all day. Like I had to go take my daughter to a class, and on my way to the class, I'm like, damn, I wish I brought the figure with me so I can spend more, because it's a different system of articulation that I've never, from what I've handled before. So I'm still trying to figure out a lot of stuff. And I'm like, I really could have been using this time to figure out if I had it on hand. So that's this Smasher figure. And then they have, if you missed that one, there is a new version going up with a different colorway that's up for pre-order now. And then if you have until February 15th to pre-order it. So in this color, if people are interested, because this was hard to come by. This is hard to come by and at a decent price. So, I think they're starting to see the demand for it, and they're saying open pre-order until the 15th. And then you figure out how many you want, and here's your chance. And don't say, you didn't have the opportunity to, or nobody told you about it, because that's what we've been doing the last few weeks. Have you been catching these on IG, Nigel?
I've been watching a lot of your posts for it, and so I've looked them up, and I'm like, these look phenomenal. And there's a couple people I follow that also had it and like were posing it and stuff, and they look unreal. Like the posabilities, the articulation is crazy. Yeah,
man. So I have been really digging it. They're not cheap compared to your regular domestic figures, but those are getting pretty high up there. I think the quality is in here for those figures.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Ooh, yes,
you're opening Big Lob first. All right, I'm gonna drop a link. We did partner up with Bombas B, who is the official retailer of this outside of China and Japan. So if you want to pre-order this, there's a link in the chat. But let's see Big Lob now.
Whew, okay, Yuri's in the shell. Oh man, it just, man. Yeah, man. I don't even know. I'm lost for words because again, it's having the opportunity to open up a figure that looks like you, and that was especially in a cartoon that was so influential in your life, in your childhood, core memory, like now, and they made him. True fact, I actually bought a couple loose Joel Embiids because I had saw on Facebook, somebody do a kit bash and make Big Lob with a Joel Embiid from the Pro Stars line or whatever that line is called. So I was going to do it.
Starting lineup, I think.
Starting lineup. Thank you. Starting lineup. I don't collect them. Whatever. I was thinking Pro Stars because I was still in the 90s. You know what? Don't worry about it.
Starting lineup was also in the 90s.
Was it?
Yeah, those it was like almost like a posed little statue. They had baseball, they had basketball. I think they just continue with that name.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
But that's cool. What do you think of how they made like the version of him in the classified line in this look?
So far, so good. It's he doesn't look he's a lot light-skinned than he was in the show. A lot more light-skinned. You know what I mean? Like he's a little,
I don't.
He's a little light-skinned brother. You know what I mean?
And is that it might be your lighting because it's.
Guys, I'm not at my home base. Okay, let me just hold on. Let me just surprise back. There we go. Great. So he's a little lighter than he's in the cartoon, which is fine. I was kind of hoping he'd have a bigger afro. Like I was kind of hoping he'd have just a little bigger. You know, nothing crazy. Just something. But oh yeah, it's good. Look at this little detail. Okay, cool. So let me show you. I don't know if this is going to work, but because the lighting's tough. But on this part, one shoulder, he's got a basketball. So you can see the circle of the basketball on the jersey right here where my finger is.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the other side, it's the G.I. Joe logo. So it's like painted in white.
Okay.
Yeah, and it looks good. Number 14, yeah, man. Yeah,
even Jason is saying waiting almost 40 years for that figure.
Yeah, totally, dude. Totally. Yeah, man, this is great. And he's lean too. He's lean, so like they really went for that body type.
Yeah, he's
ex-basketball player. Yeah, exactly, right. Which I really love about that.
What was his okay, this might sound silly. What was his like special skill on that team?
Grenades, baby. He's he's an explosive expert by using grenades to accurately lob them into whatever situation. So he's into blowing up stuff, but not like he wasn't like a bombs expert. He was just accurate at throwing grenades and letting them go off. So he's got a couple here on his on the chest belt there, but on the sash. But you do get one. Let's take up here. You did get one loose one, which is fine. You think you'd want to give him a couple more than that, you know?
What's up, Justin B in the chat? Dom says Big Lob never made it to the vintage line. Is it a lone basketball that goes into a hand, or is it a hand molded on the basketball?
So it's the hand molded onto the basketball.
Oh,
so, yeah, it's right there. Yeah, but it's molded.
Okay.
On there, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's pretty cool. You get the one grenade. I mean, with all the accessories now, depending if you collect the G.I. Joe line, there's a ton of accessories that should be able to interchange, interlock,
right,
and fit, right? So there's a bunch of.
What's up, Jay Center? All right, I finally completed this dude.
Oh yeah, nice.
And is he supposed to be on fire underneath the helmet too? Because it doesn't come off.
Yeah, he's just constantly on fire. Yeah.
It's a cool bath.
I had a couple of pieces for him. I think I had about 4, to be honest with you, that I ended up selling at the toy show in Mississauga a couple months back.
You had 4 pieces for it?
Minimum, yeah, for sure.
I mean, like, I wanted this. Jason, I still have this for you. Wanted this. He didn't have a bath piece, so it worked out for me. Yeah. So this is one of the one of the most recent ways where I have more than 1 or 2 figures that I want from the line, from the Build-A-Figure wave.
Got it.
Where do these hose go? One hose. He's only got one. There we go. We got Brick something in the chat. Good to see you. I wanted to ask you. So, you know, I only got a chance to do the Toys R Us Toy Hunt mini series, like 6 or 7 episodes. Oh, I shouldn't say 7-ish episodes.
Yeah.
And you know, Jason in the chat was also the guest on one of them, and you were too. And that's one of the coolest things that I've been able to do in this hobby, was to kind of like take that idea and then make it into reality, because I really like Toys R Us so much, having, you know, gone there as a kid in Hong Kong and then here in Canada too, and then now the news that like they're filing for bankruptcy protection here in Canada. You know, how, you know, we got to share that experience and Toy Hunt together. How do you feel about, you know, that the stores, I don't know if they're all closing down, or they probably are, and liquidating whatever stock they have and their assets.
Yeah, man. First of all, that was such a great time. I feel very sad about it, to be honest with you. It's Toys R Us again was another like, you know, staple of of the toy community, and also just of my childhood, of just being a kid and going to Toys R Us. It was so specific, and it was so like, yeah, it was so.
What the hell? What the hell? Oh, yeah, there's like a height chart for kids on the Lego space.
Amazing.
This is so dumb.
This is amazing.
You don't even need to know what we're saying.
Yeah, no. Just do grow. Why am I double checking? Why am I?
Then you're like, now do me.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous.
Look at DK backing into a rack of baby onesies. And this is why I'm like, wow, this is good video work, Nigel. This is what I was accustomed to.
PK, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that particular one, that was really fun. That was really fun. Yeah, shout out to the little baby brother in the back there. Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, man, this was cool. Like, it's doing a 2-camera, it's switching back and forth, and just, I think like we really chatted for the first time here like this to get to know each other. So this was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I for sure was talking about. Was this where I was talking about jazz? I think this is where I was talking about jazz. I think.
Yeah, so we go to the Transformers aisle, and you're talking about jazz, and then I was talking about the Nemoidians from Star Wars, right? And then that's kind of how it started off from there.
Yeah, for sure.
But hey, for people who haven't watched that, there's a whole playlist here on the channel with fantastic guests: Jason Lapidus, Jason Lowe, Paulie, Nigel. So go watch those. They're a lot of fun. I think they still hold up. The toys may be outdated, but you know, the conversations and the interaction is what you're watching it for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, Big Lob, he's this, my guy is tall. Like, I'm just trying to like pose him and stuff and like figure out like what kind of. My guy is tall.
What's his name? What's the name on the jersey?
Oh yeah, Sanders. Yeah, Big Lob Sanders. Yeah.
Very nice.
It's got a lot of loose like ribbons and just things happening. Just trying to like, you know.
Is there an ankle rotation there for the shoe?
Yeah. Oh, look at these shoes, kids. Look at these shoes. You see them? Not really, eh? Yeah, you see the
Nice.
G.I. Joe like logo a little bit?
Yeah.
Like a G.I. Joe like star in there and stuff. Wow, okay.
It's not a Bob Marley Adidas.
Sure isn't, buddy. Sure isn't.
Bat Force Grumps, what's up, Grumps? Good to see you. Grumps will be our guest a week from today. My guest and yours, Bat Force Grump. on Unboxing Thursdays. And of course, Jay Sinner is in the chat. Chris Babinski says they might as well put them out of their misery. The Toys R Us stores. It's been kind of sad for a few years now.
Yeah, and they've been crazy expensive for a few years too. Like the prices have just gone up, and it's just like, what are we doing, man?
You can't have those prices and old stock.
Yeah.
Right? That's super outdated. Everyone's clearing them out, and they're still charging more than full MSRP for it.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy's kind of awesome. The hose is kind of annoying because it keeps popping out. I wish there was a better way to connect it. It's just friction fit into these two ports here. Reminds me of this knockoff Super Soaker I had when I was a kid. It was the backpack that you could wear.
Oh, yeah.
This is cool. I'm glad I got this. Thank you to everyone who helped me get these parts. He rocks. And of course, this Nightcrawler is a great look. The X-Force gray suit Nightcrawler.
Try to do a little jump in.
That's awesome. Classified. So I did a review of Classified, the Samurai dude, a few months ago, and I have a few more to do, but it's been really kind of like I kind of see what's happening with Classifieds, but I don't collect it. And then now to actually get them and handle them and see what they come with and the quality, that's a great line too.
Yeah, like the Classified line.
Yeah,
they've really gone. Hasbro's really gone deep into the crates, and now it feels like they're giving some of us fans exactly what we want. You know what I mean? Like they've gone obscure, and they went obscure enough. But I think now, especially with the advent of, we want Cobra Lock, we want that crew. Like just start giving us teams and villains and Joes that we really have wanted, have loved, and just like have asked for. And it feels like they've gone down that road. Now there's been a lot of crazy reissues or repaints, like the latest Cobra Hiss tank. Like, listen, I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum, but I don't need an Arctic version of it. I don't need a white version of it. I don't need that. I got the OG version. I'm good. You know what I mean?
Can you tell me, when you were a kid and you watched that movie, what was the reaction like when their battle cry was just going Cobra la 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 la? Because watching that as an adult, right, and I totally wasn't expecting it. I laughed. I don't know if Sam Rock's still here. Did we watch that in the Discord, the Patreon Discord? I was completely shocked that that's what they yelled.
I was kind of terrified. So I was like, what? It's just so different than, Cobra, Cobra, la 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 la. You're like, wait, it's not more or less scary than, and they're kind of the same.
Yeah, it's and then the whole time, what's his face was like, I was once a man, and like every time he said the line, he was just mutating more and more, and my God, that was so funny to watch.
Yeah. It was it was a good time. It was a good time. But I thought you were going to ask about, like, when Duke got impaled by Serpentor the Snake when he took it for Falcon. That moment was like, as a kid, dude, like it sat, not resonated. I've never been impaled by a snake, but it took you to a different place mentally as a kid. Like, is Duke gonna die? Yeah. Listen, the 80s were different, man.
Did he?
He didn't.
And then that's what made that dude kind of shape up and
that's what made Falcon, because they're stepbrothers. Yeah. So the Falcon was like, all right, well, because he was like teary-eyed and just like they had a moment. I was like, this is for real. Yo, this guy might pop you. You're looking at the basketball and it might pop you real quick. Pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean? Pop, pop, pop.
Wait. So it's like those spy movies where they're sitting on a bench and he's got a newspaper on his lap, and under the paper he's got a gun. You're saying he has one under the basketball, like Gilbert Arenas brought a gun to the court.
What a reference. What a reference.
That's the only like who else has done that? That's the only person who's done that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. Oh, so in addition to okay, so he's got a little bit of his neck and head articulation. It's not great. So I'd like it to be because I'd like to put him down in a pose like so. It's not great.
Yeah,
I think
or
I
if
have
he's
to.
receiving a lob pass.
Yeah, but he is pretty awesome, guys. I am going to say that much.
Hold it higher, man. You're
I know I can't. I'm just so excited. I'm in it, man. I'm just in it. You know what I mean?
You're the director and he's the talent. You got to get him, in frame and in front of the camera.
Yeah, he knows what's
What
up.
is he? Is he holding a sawed-off shotgun?
Yeah, it's like a.
Is that a flare gun?
Probably both. No, I think it's like a little grenade handgun, maybe. You know,
I don't
one of
know.
those.
Maybe a ball and cup toy.
I don't know. Doesn't come with anything. But it's got the little hole so you can put a little silencer in there too, which is weird. What?
Oh, you can put accessories in there?
Yeah, you know, there you go. See?
I like that. And so you don't I'm assuming you don't have the Embiid with you to compare heights.
I don't, and I was going to, and I completely forgot until I was on the plane. I was like, "Oh, this would have been a great figure to bring."
Okay, if he's a grenade specialist and he lobs the grenades, why would he need another grenade launcher though, Dom? That seems redundant.
Yeah, because we got here, kind of weapon, kind of rifle we got here.
TNT says, "Love how into that figure you are, Nigel." I mean, you've been waiting a long time.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. You're not wrong. Listen, again, watching, and I rewatched some of the movie just to get familiarized again with Big Lob, and I was like, yeah, this is all the stuff I remember, man. I remember how he wasn't. Now, as a grown man, you're like, oh man, that's kind of corny. But at the time, though, you're like, yeah, so ex-basketball player turned Joe. Yeah, like this dude, like we're in it, man. Like this is great. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's corny.
You're right.
Our good friend Jason says they animated it so Duke would die, and they changed the dialogue to say he's in a coma.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Voiceover, the beauty of animation. Also, if you're an X-Men comic fan, and you like learning more about artwork and what was going on in comics at a certain time and era, go check out Group of 7 comics on YouTube with my friend Jason and Chris. They read X-Men comics weekly. They do the voices. Jason has famously voiced Wolverine more times than Cal Dodd from X-Men animated series himself. So make sure you go check that out, and their comic book their stories. Group of 7 comics, the number 7. That's usually how Jason pitches it.
Yeah, that was clean.
I've never seen a sawed-off blunderbuss. Yeah, is that a stubby musket?
Yeah, it's yeah, man.
Oh my god! Whenever I think of old-timey guns, like you always have to get the thing to clean after each shot. The giant Q-tip.
Yeah. The giant
there was this
That's
one episode. There's this one remote on Conan, and he went on a remote with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube, and I don't know. Someone made a joke about a drive-by, and Kevin Hart was doing his usual like pop pop pop, and Conan was going.
Oh!
And they're like, Conan, that's not the right sound effect. And then I think Ice Cube said he called it like Bonanza or something like that. Like he was shooting old-timey revolt. Like, so whenever I see old firearms, I guess that's one of my favorite scenes of all time.
Yes.
That's not for cleaning the gun. What is it for? Are they packing in gunpowder? I thought they were just, I don't know, they had to do something. It's for reloading. Thank you. Why did I think they were cleaning? Yeah, because it looks like a giant Q-tip.
It does, but it's they're packing in the gunpowder in there. Yeah, for sure.
Sam Rock says, didn't they do that because Optimus Prime's death in Transformers 86 was so traumatizing to kids they changed it?
Oh my gosh.
Could be.
Do you remember that? Wait, did you
Do we
watch it?
want to do this again? No,
Oh.
I watched it at a much later age.
Mm.
And so it didn't, and also I don't really have any strong connections to Transformers. So I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, he's gone. He's back. There's still gonna be tons of toys. So we'll be fine. But that's another one that you really kind of you're schooling me on Transformers too.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's yeah, I was watching Generation 1. I think I was going through season 1. I think I watched episodes 1 to 6 just to get back into it. Yeah, man. It's such a fun series. It's just such a different time. Such a different time. But yeah, I
But you
love
don't
those
collect
cartoons.
all Transformers, do you? Or
No,
like
so
big Transformers collection?
no, I really turned it into just the ones from the movie. Those are the ones I collect. So if it's branded from the movie, those are the ones I get. However, I did. Well, let me just take this. I just grabbed this guy from EB Games today. Yeah, I think it was today. Because I love the Junkions. I love the Junkions, man. There's something about that group, and I was just like,
Junkion
yo,
Jalopy?
yeah,
Oh,
Jalopy. I was like, what? I was like,
come on. That's
yeah, dude.
Can you imagine if you were a Transformer and that's the name they gave you?
Yeah, Jalopy. But I mean, they're Junkions. They don't care. They're like, yeah, they're into it. They're like, yeah, I'm down.
I suppose. What is
Yeah.
a Junkion? What's the what do they do? What's their role?
Their role is like they're collectors, so they just collect like junk. They're so just picture like any auto junkyard, but it's they live in like a huge junkyard, and they're just
Okay.
made up of like random pieces, and they're just like their own kind of gang. But they're not bad guys. They're just kind of they're just kind of there and just chilling and like
Is that
big personalities. They're in the movie too.
Are they like parts of other Transformers or just
No, 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 no. Just
Cybertronian
yeah, just junk. Yeah.
waste?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much,
Because I
yeah.
thought it was
They're not
like
much
legs.
right. They're not a bunch of like Frankenstein. I mean, ish, but
Is
not
there
quite.
is there a Transformer that's kind of Frankenstein together? I think that would be cool.
I feel like one of the not one of the Titans, but I feel like one of the Transformers did that in either a comic book or something, and there were just a bunch of pieces from different
Hmm.
Decepticons, but I can't remember, man.
But then when they go like turn into the vehicle, it wouldn't be a cohesive vehicle. It would be like a tire and then
Yeah.
like a bike handle and a wing, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that actually I think that's more cool.
Yeah.
I would buy
Yeah.
that.
Like
Uh
Jawas in Star Wars for sure.
Vin's here. Vin says, "Yo, Kev, what's up, Nigel? Nice meeting you at Comic-Con last year." Vin was there with the ACBA boys at the house too. I think you might have saw him at the con floor, but definitely at the Enablers stream.
Yeah. 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 That was great. It was so
Good to see you,
ridiculous.
dude.
There's nothing like a party we have grown ass adults just like opening up action figures and just posing them. All of us together, just opening up figures and posing
Yeah.
them was so great. It was
I
so
think
great.
it's funny when people have they own these properties, right? And they know they're in a city, like a convention town, right? And I'm gonna rent my place out and they're gonna have wild parties. We're gonna have they're gonna trash our house and there's
Yeah.
gonna be like drugs and booze and I don't know, prostitutes and they're gonna like mess up our property.
Yeah.
And then they check like the security camera and it's just 15 nerds drinking soju and opening toys in the backyard, sitting in a semicircle facing all like within frame for the camera
Yeah.
in one
Yeah.
direction.
just crushing cold waters and like respectfully putting putting boxes in one place of the house so it's recyclable.
Make sure we gather the recycling, boys. Respectfully is the perfect word to describe how everyone
you know what I
behaves.
mean? Just making sure everything is clean and tight and like we can move on and everybody's okay. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, did you get all your accessories? Don't leave this piece.
Make sure everybody, it's dark out. Make sure everybody turns on the light. Check the floors just in case you drop something.
The fun part was that backyard was so like photogenic for like of a setting for the live stream that it worked out beautifully.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was
Let me see if
amazing.
I can pull that up. Figure Reports here. What's up, dude? Mikey, are you going to Toy Fair this weekend? I'd be interested to see what kind of content you're bringing home for everyone. Do we have the live stream here? 6 months ago? Was that only 6 months ago? Or I put out the video 6 months ago. SDCC. It's all right. We'll figure it out. Optimus Prime was wearing Megatron's arm for the first 15 issues of the new comic.
I feel like I remember seeing that. I wonder if that's are you talking about the Energon verse or whatever? I wonder if that's it.
Why did it take 15 issues to get a new arm, or did he wear it as like a trophy?
That's a great question. I can't answer you that.
Is it like my auto shop and they're like, we need original manufacturer parts, and we have to ship them from whatever the Cybertron equivalent of China is, or Japan. Oh, Image Skybound, he says.
Yeah, so that's the one. Yeah.
Dom had a comment earlier. Oh, there you go. Is he slam dunking a grenade?
Yeah, of course he is. What are we doing here? You know what I mean? Of course he is.
In somebody's tank or mouth?
Yeah, probably somebody's mouth. Probably a grenade in the mouth.
Mr. Ryan Clark, I do not have an extra starting lineup hoop, unfortunately. Sorry. And it's not that great, to be honest. Go get the old McFarlane Toys NBA net. It's a little bit taller, but I think it looks better.
You know what? You bring up McFarlane. Listen, I was gonna bring a couple of the Batman, the brother Batman. I was gonna open them up.
Which one is Brother Bat?
Well, the brother Batman. So like, Batwing. There's a couple versions of Batwing.
Oh yeah.
I can't get over the scale issue, man. Like why make it an inch taller? Why not just conform? I know it's an old conversation, but it's just such a Hey, Rick Dom, don't worry about it. He Big Lob is not out universally like everywhere just yet. Like he's kind of slowly rolling out, so you'll get yours. Sorry, continue, Kev. It's your show.
Thank you. It's the first time you've admitted that. Yeah, I don't know. That's the scale he went with. I don't know. He just likes that scale, or they have the license for that. I'm not sure. But that's what they did. All right, here's the backyard from San Diego. What's Chamba waving off there? Hey, there you go. There's Vin, and there's Rick in the chat, and then on screen as well. Yeah, this was crazy. They had the fake grass wall like we were in some sort of maze. This is awesome, man. This is the best part. Like ACBA crew was there, the enablers. So it's just everyone just gelling together. It's a beautiful thing. You know what? You know why? Because there's only nice people in my circles.
You're not wrong.
Right?
Not wrong.
I don't need any other bad elements. Right?
Yeah, you pick good nerds. That's for sure.
Nerd.
And look at like the table in the middle, just riddled with booze and figures. That's it.
Yeah, there's a Marvel Legends 3-pack hanging off the corner, and then a couple of drinks. It's not even that big of a table. And then
No,
we
not
put
even.
all the chairs back, right next to the back to the little dinette set in the corner there. It was incredibly respectful.
Oh, man.
The only downside is like because it's limited space. If I could, I'd try to invite everyone that I wanted to. There are people who sometimes it's just like, sorry, there's not enough space, or I would.
Yeah.
So that's why. But if you make it big, you got to put on and bring everybody with you. If I could.
That's it, man. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do.
The McFarlane hoop is over $100 on eBay. Check AliExpress. I think DK got one on there maybe like a year or so ago. I don't know how much he paid. I don't think it was 100 though, because that would have been out of control.
It's a lot.
Grump says Fext Hobby has a hoop. I haven't handled it, but if you can find it, sure. I couldn't even find the Fext subway train dio, so I had to go get a custom commissioned.
Did the hoop come separately? Like was it, or did it come with the figure? What's that?
The starting lineup one?
Yeah.
It's a separate thing. Hasbro starting lineup basketball hoop. I think it was its own thing. Hold on.
Did it come with the figures?
No, it's its own thing.
Oh,
it's just, and the Google search results said in stock. I'm like, that can't be.
Oh, right.
So it's like this. It's got this gigantic flight stand arm.
Wow.
The shooting effect is cool. The ball going through the net is a nice swap out look. But yeah, you should track this down for Big Lob. Where to buy?
That's a good idea. I didn't even. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
There you go. See, $47 on AliExpress Canadian. John Takis is here. What's up? Good to see you. Bat Force Grump says no bad actors.
None.
Oh, dude.
None.
Last time we did sip or no sip. I forgot to plan something for this time.
Yeah, that's on you, bro.
You're like, I brought the toys with me
Yeah.
out of town. Everything else is on. Yeah, no, that's true. That's on.
I haven't brought I knew I was going to open up some. I'm going to open up probably at least one or two more. Yes. Yeah. I got them right in my hand. But I even brought my storage cases with my plastic bags. So I can store the figures after I open them, and it's easier to pack for me. Like if y'all don't know about this, like
wait, which cases are these?
These are from Michael. So these are pencil cases.
This is one case with bags.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're great, man. They're great. I got onto these, I think, through Facebook or something, and then I've been using them ever since. And they're perfect for Legends. They're perfect for classified. They're great for classified because I'm very OCD about putting my figures in a case, and then I put all their accessories in like a small little craft bag, so everything's all neat and compact. Some of the characters, I know all the names, but some of them are just like obscure enough that it's gonna take me a minute to jog my memory. So I just I have a label maker, so I label those characters on the side, so I can just put them in. Yeah.
Wow.
I've gotten into I realize I have so many figures. Listen, sympathize with me if y'all know what I'm talking about. Where I've got storage containers, little storage containers from Dollarama or whatever that now. I have now groups or teams in one. I have so many things I just realized. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had the Uncanny X-Men, or I didn't realize I had X-Force, or I didn't realize I had now I have the Rawhide, so they're going to have their own little container. Because for me, it's just easy. It's fun, super fun. And then also I just grab it and go. I don't know where I'm going, but I can just grab it. I can grab some fingers and go.
I grab it and go. Destination? Whatever.
Who knows? Who knows what the night's going to hold? You know what I mean? Might run into some blurs on the street. Might do that.
What's the do you feel like I need to have more blurs on the channel?
What 1,000%? There's always room for blurs. Always room.
Sorry,
Always room.
there's not enough?
Is there enough blurs?
Is there such a thing as enough?
Listen, if we make a sub channel, I'll find them. It'll be the sub channel for Toying Around Blurred Edition. I'll find them. We'll be fine. That's a great idea. Thanks for giving me that, Ken. Great. So when we doing it, let me know.
I don't know how we always end up in this position.
There's at least 2 shows that we haven't got off the ground, but we have great ideas for them that are sub channels of the Toying Around. So whatever.
How, like, what's your schedule like with filming, right?
Yeah.
To be able to do something like that. But again, I say that because, like, you know, we got Blurred Alert last week, and it's just like, you know, you're just like, oh, what if I'm just walking down the street and you see other blurs? It's like, what would you do? Do you have the case hanging from your belt like a Labubu, right? Because I know some people do that with little, like the tiny Gundams. They have a little storage display case, and they'll like hang it off a backpack. And I think that's one of the coolest things. It's like a secret signal to people out there that, like, yo, I'm kind of a geek. I kind of collect this stuff. It's important.
So what would us blurs do? You mean, like, what would the? Oh man, I mean, it's all about. First of all, we have a lot of communication. Black people have a lot of communication that, you know, that goes without saying. So, for example, I'll be more specific. There's always the head nod. There's always the acknowledgement. I think I've said this on the show before, but like sometimes Black people, when we're crossing, you know, we're walking past each other on the street. Depending on your vibe, we're walking, and eye contact is made very quickly, but it's made, and then there's just, you know what I mean, real quick, just to, hey, you're Black, I'm Black, so, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something about a Black nerd where, especially the ones I met at SDCC, or like, there's this euphoric feeling of jubilation, like we're doing it, we did it, because Black nerds, unless you are from a Black community, and so that and that, you know, action figure community or toy community is rampant in that place. It's not often that I see a lot of Black nerds. I mean, that was me when I was in high school and elementary school. It was mostly just me in terms of being a Black nerd and kid, as a kid. So I was really, like, you know, having the best time, but I had nobody that I could relate to or hang out with that was as well, you know, that was just as Black as me or whatever, or diverse as me. So again, going to SDCC and then meeting, you know, some people that I follow, and then meeting people from your crew, it just like, it really put a massive nerdy smile on my face just to know that there are other people like me, you know what I mean? But there are other nerds out there. So, I mean, I don't know what we would carry or what would identify us, but I mean, once we figured it out, once that conversation happened, it'd be a quick, like, dap up, and then it'd be like, skirt figures. You know what I mean? It'd be a quick, we just get to it. It'd be like, skirt, and then the next guy would be at foot, and we'd be like,
and like, you both pull out the same toy and like unanimously go cardiac, like at the same time.
Yeah, cardiac.
I don't think I've ever seen another Asian and did a nod.
Yeah, your people don't do it.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's fine. Listen, bro, it's fine. You know,
Asians just don't like other Asians.
Just Asian hate on hate, like, just
yeah. It might just be me. All right, Grumps was letting us know Fext Hobby has it on their website. They have Canada and US pricing, but this has 1/10. So if the number is smaller, then the scale is larger. So these might be too big. Kind of like McFarlane, I think.
1/10.
But they have a basketball court that's separate that doesn't have a hoop, which I think is egregious.
Oh boy.
Also, did I say what's up to Rick? Was in the chat. What's up, Rick? This is cool though. Like, it's got the windows.
That's what I like, because it feels like a gym that's in the basement, though. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because the windows are so high, so it feels like, yeah, it's a sunken gym. That's not bad, man.
Yeah, these are for I think these are the Dawson Toys 112 scale, 112 scale figure. Is this a cantaloupe piece or honeydew? Sorry. Interesting setup. So Fext,
Fext. Okay, all right.
Fext. Yeah, I don't think I've ever walked into the comic book shop and there's another Asian just be like, "What's up?" Oh, actually, it's funny. So again, last week after Blurred Alert, those guys were on. I was talking to my wife, just talking. I'm like, there's a term for black nerds. I'm like, is there like Asian nerds? Is there a term for that? I was trying to figure out if there's a term for that, and then my wife was like, no. I turned to her. I'm like, I think people just assume we're all nerds, and it's just intrinsically baked in. Like, it doesn't have to be like comic book nerds. It's like math, right?
Yeah,
math, that guy, scientist, right? And
I
so
immediately went there as soon as you said that.
There you go. So it's not far fetched. What I'm saying for a laugh. I think there is some truth built into that. So there was never like, there's never like I don't think there's a term that was needed to distinguish the type.
Right.
Dole says, I mean, this is for you. For like Dole, when I say you, I mean for Dole himself.
Oh.
Is that what Dole classifies himself as? I think so. That was him all over Japan. That's interesting. But one of my favorite parts, I want to bring this up because Dom mentioned it earlier. One of the best parts about SDCC was that I've built, I don't want to say a persona, but I've built a reputation through my channel for myself that how I would prefer a beef patty. And then again, worlds collide when you're there, a local friend, and people online who know me for a certain thing, that we had like a 5 to 8 minute debate, and that's a long time to talk back and forth about something so just so specifically like a quirk of mine. And I think that was like, I think it was you, and I think it was Artman Customs.
Yeah, we went into it. That was at the party, right?
At the there was a Mezco meetup, and then it was like the after
yeah.
Earth, where everyone was just hanging around after the party.
Yeah.
And it was it's a never-ending battle. Okay, so Grumps posted a video the other day, and it was someone complaining that like, stop putting so many things in a beef patty. They put like plantain and macaroni, mac and cheese, and filling it up, and I'm like, that looks good. And he said, I thought you of all people would hate that, but when you add more filling to the inside, it disrupts the filling to crust ratio. Right? So I'm all for that. Where are you on adding stuff into your beef patty?
No, man. No. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's no longer, you can't even call it a beef patty anymore. Now you just got a patty with all kinds of, with a hot mess in it. A hot mess patty is what you have. That's not a beef patty. Now it's a sandwich. You're just eating.
It's a sandwich.
That's all it is.
Right.
I'm OG or nothing. Sometimes I'll get the cocoa bread around it. Sometimes. That's fairly new for me, though. It's fairly new for me, though.
Wait, I thought that was
like blasphemy.
That's like the baseline to have the cocoa bread.
No, not at all. The cocoa bread is new. That's new, man.
What's new in terms of like what era, what age, what year?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you, but that's got to be like a 90s thing. But I mean, like, beef patties are you just eat the beef, inside the pastry and then walk away from it. Heat that bad boy up and then walk away from it. That's it.
So if I were to go to down to Jamaica and order beef patties, they would not be like, they wouldn't have cocoa bread.
No,
Really?
no. The only I would say the only places that would have cocoa bread with their beef patty is like places that are a little bit more touristy. But I think you're just getting a beef patty, which is just again the pastry around inside the with the beef inside.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
Interesting, because I don't like the extra bread. This is
No.
I'm learning way too much now. I think places around here, like, they'll slice it open and they'll put, I think, like, lettuce and tomato.
Yeah, and tomato? Get out of here. What
Now
are we doing?
it's like a BLT,
Yeah,
beef
no.
patty LT.
No. It almost sounded like you're trying to be Jamaican there for a second.
I think my words got stuck, but you have to put a little bit of a twist into there. All respect to a good beef patty, says Jason, but the way you say just a sandwich, Nigel, is just offensive to sandwiches.
Yeah, to who? To who?
I'll take a beef. What about Uncrustables, but for beef patties?
Uncrustables. What do you mean?
It's this new well, I don't know if it's new. It's PB&J, pre-made PB&J sandwiches with no crust. And then I think they're pre-packaged, and then you just, I don't know, open it and eat it. There's no crust on the sandwich.
No, man, I like that crust. You don't like that crust?
On, like, Wonder Bread?
On bread. Bread usually has crust, right?
Yeah, and I don't like it.
What?
Wait, you've never seen Uncrustables?
No.
It's like this.
Oh, those things. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had one.
Oh, but they still crimp it.
Yeah, so that's a crust, right? When you crimp it, that's a crust. Crimp it, that crust. We crimping it to make a crust.
If there's filling that goes all the way to the crimp, then I'm okay with that.
But it looks like does it go all the way through? I guess it does. No.
Yeah, there's
okay.
PB right through to the edge. That's what I want.
Yeah.
There's a video of an NBA player, it might have been a college player, eating an Uncrustable this week on a sideline, and he was peeling the border of the Uncrustable. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
A bunch of people sent that to me.
Saw that.
Yeah, lettuce and tomato on a beef patty. That's the only way I could say it, according to Nigel.
Cardiac.
All right, so what's up with Cardiac?
What do you mean? So he's a lot darker blue, like a navy, which is kind of nice. You got that shiny, the silver paint job here is on his suit is kind of cool. It's nice. It's a good mold, man. Like it's a good.
Are the squiggly lines? They're not sculpted, right? Those are all painted on.
They're all painted on.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks like there is. I think if you were to take off that silver paint, I think it would be like there's the indent of what that shape is. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Like a slight, yeah.
I think he looks pretty good for, not. What tier is he of a Spider-Man villain?
Oh, dude. Probably C. Probably C. I don't want to. He can't be D. Is too low. I think C, because he did recently. He came back against the Superior Spider-Man. He came back then during that storyline as well. He was gone for a very long time.
Yeah,
and then came back then, which was a great series. So yeah, I would say C. High C's.
Oh, high C's.
Yeah, give him a high C. Yeah.
All right. It looks good though, because I've seen like newer Marvel Legends that I feel like they haven't put the same amount of effort into the character. Maybe just like, hey, well, how many parts can be reused from something else to put this together to be close enough to the character. I feel like that one looks like Cardiac is supposed to.
Yeah, he's. I mean, yeah, he's good, man. Like he's. I mean, any figure that you get with the shoulder pieces there, you're always going to have limited articulation, right? Like it's not going to be great
unless it's a sexy ice.
Right, settle down.
Look at these shoulder pads that move and groove and articulate. Oh wait, I forgot I have this camera.
Yeah, I think you do that every show. You always forget what camera.
Professional YouTuber. Do you ever look into the wrong camera and go, "Sorry, director"?
Yeah, but you never say "sorry, director." You say "my bad," and then you just keep going.
That's what I would do. Sorry, director.
Yeah, sorry, director.
See, so like everywhere you lift this, it can just fill in the gap with these shoulder pads.
It also comes with these cool.
Back to you.
Yeah. Cool effects.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are those new for Legends? I don't think I've seen that effect before.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either.
I like this square look.
The square look?
Yeah, of our windows. We'll just do full screen. James Woody says, my wife be throwing cheese and potato in them sometimes. Disrespectful, but still delicious. How are the potatoes prepared?
Woody. So Woody and
do you know? I was gonna say, do you know James or do you like potato? Okay, I didn't know what the yo was for. Like, yo, I love potatoes.
Yo, we're talking starch, dog.
Cardiac?
Like, let's talk about starch, homie. I'm telling you, the body needs it. Give me that potato. No, Woody's my boy, man. I've known Woody for quite a few years now. We have a pod together. We talk sports. There's two other dudes in the mix. And Gene and Caleb. And so we have a pod. It's coming back in March, talking sports. It'll be every Friday. Well, we're not sure what time yet because it's going through a little bit of a revamp called the Pop Off Podcast. And Woody's great. Unfortunately, he's a New York Jets fan, so he's been going through it for some years. And when I say that, I mean his whole life. His whole life he's been going through. Yeah.
What's better than like talking trash about your friend's sports team? There's because it's out of their control.
Yeah.
There's nothing they can. It's not like me saying, "Hey, man, you suck at playing basketball." Like you can go work on that yourself, but your team is just this weight you have to carry.
Yeah.
So you can't. It's out of your hands.
Yeah, just got to do it. Just got to do it.
Okay, so but what kind of potato is going like fries?
I bet you
potato,
cheese and potato. It can't be sweet potato. That'd be weird because you have that. I think would have to be just like a regular. Like,
wait, why are we talking about potatoes 2 weeks in a row? What kind of potato would go? Yeah, because we were saying like, what's the fanciest potato dish last week? What's the fanciest potato dish, Nigel? To you?
Is it like mash with like with some garnish and some butter, like or some gravy?
Entirely your choice.
I think it's that. I think it's a presentation of like of mash with with some when you put some onions on there, put some gravy on there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Throw that steak beside it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the steak. You can't put a steak on the side and say that's part of the potato and that's what makes it great. I feel like that's cheating.
You asked, man.
Last week we had that talk, and then I think Friday we went to the keg for DK's birthday, and I got the twice baked. So it's mashed potatoes with all the toppings mixed in. Then they put it back into the skin, and then they bake it. So it's again, plain potato is like the crust on the bread. It's just boring. But now there's stuff in it. I think that's it. And I sent the pictures to the blurred alert. Dom says Nutella Uncrustables from the pit fridge. You're eating cold sandwiches? That's crazy. Does your wife leave minutes and seconds on the microwave?
No, minutes and seconds. What? Who leaves minutes and seconds on a mic? What do you mean? No.
Like she'll stop it with like 9 seconds to go and be like, "This is how much time I needed," and then she'll walk away with her food, but she doesn't reset it.
I don't. Even roommates have never. I've had a roommate that did that.
Okay.
It's just like as soon as something was like, bing, or not even. Not, so obviously the thing didn't go off. We just like stopped it, checked it, and then walked away. Like yeah.
Yeah, I have to deal with that all the time. He was an NBA player. What do they do with all the crust? Is it like Elaine's muffin top business? What are they doing with all the bottoms? Are they giving them to a soup kitchen? Or are they baking that bread differently? I don't know.
Ooh, I can put this together. I got it. So I just figured this out.
Oh, here we go. Jason says, my wife does that. Sebastian says, I always put random number. So microwaves, you can put like a specific time, like minutes and seconds, but for whatever reason, mine is preset like 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minute. And so she'll heat something for 21 seconds. And then, 2 days later, she'll be like, look, I used the remaining 9 seconds because it was just enough for this item.
Use the remaining, just waiting for something to be able to use.
Oh my God, I've never felt so vindicated with all these people speaking up in the chat. Why do people do this? Okay. I understand stopping it so that it doesn't do the whole like, hey, your food's ready because you're there, but you still reset the second, right, Sam? You're not a sociopath. Uh-oh, can she hear me? Oh, dude, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Bring it closer. Bring it here. Nice. Is it just one head sculpt?
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to say about this figure is that I wish it came with just his regular head. There's an unmasked head. I think that's where the fault of this figure comes from.
I'm not that familiar. So this is a mask that he's wearing? He didn't like
Correct.
fall into Acme.
No. So this is where I'm kind of it was a mask he's wearing, but he's got it like kind of meshed with his skin. So I have to reread it because I know he doesn't have to. Yeah, I know he wears a costume. It's a costume. Okay. But I think his skin he's actually meshed with vibranium.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So his skin is meshed with vibranium, but he wears a costume. So he's got some super strength in there and some impenetrability there.
So he was a surgeon and he couldn't save his brother, or he couldn't save his brother and he became a surgeon.
Yeah, he couldn't save his brother, so he became one to just out of pure rage and just like, and then figured out that this is what he was going to do to his body, become a vigilante in order to, basically thwart the big bads in the medical field.
Could he make use of his time and just patrol the city? And if people needed like, what's the machine with the paddles?
Oh, defibrillator?
Yeah, because they have like mini defib across the city. What if he just patrolled and he just spent his time doing that and saving people that way instead of whatever villainous activities? Just a suggestion.
Yeah, cool.
Not as cool.
Hey, what's going on in the chat there? What's up?
Why become a vigilante? That's.
He's mad. The grief, man. The grief got him. But once he found out, that this medical corporation, this MedCorp, had the medicine to save his brother, then there's a wrap.
I can see that. It does really look good with once you put the effect on. I think you should keep the effect on the staff. It's a completely different look. It's much better.
Yeah. It almost. I was gonna say it almost warrants buying 2 cardiacs just to get the effect.
I don't think it warrants that.
Doesn't matter. I got 2 coming anyway.
Okay. Can't stop me.
It's happening. It's happening. Yeah.
Did you like any of the Legends reveals from this week?
Ooh, yeah, dude. Let me think here. So we're talking Magic, right?
Yeah. New Mutants Magic.
New Mutants Magic. Love that
Daredevil.
one. Yeah, I have which Daredevil do I have? Oh man, I'm trying to think which one I have. I can't even remember. But I do like the Daredevil that they released. Yeah, the Secret Wars Daredevil, yes.
Falcon, the Falcon.
Of course. Of course. Did I order two? Yes. Moving on.
Absorbing Man.
Pass.
Constrictor.
Pass. But I do need more villains in the mix. Like, at what point or where do you? When do you get a bunch of villains? Like, when is there good villains to pick up? Like, are you going to get Absorbing Man or like, you know what I mean?
I don't think that he has a spot on my shelf. My villains are like I have my 97 X-Men or my 90s X-Men animated series, my animated series Spider-Man with those villains, and then there's an X-Men villain shelf.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's like an assorted Marvel, like the top tier villains at another spot. I don't know if Absorbing Man makes the cut there.
Yeah.
There was the Black Widow Quicksilver 2-pack. There's the Muse and Bullseye Onslaught reissue. And Maximum Thor.
Right. So wait, hold on. The Muse and Bullseye, are they I didn't look into the details of them. Are they from the TV show versions or are they more comic book accurate? Because that's gonna make or break whether I think about getting it.
Let me show you the photos. This is the TV look, isn't it? I don't know what he looks like in the comics.
See, yeah. No, he looks I think that's he looks like that in the comics. I think that's the comic look.
I don't know what this is. Jason knows. He knows all comics.
Yeah, it's a comic, yeah.
He's got his book bag. And people are saying this Bullseye looks like a classified figure.
Yeah, for sure. Because with the the khaki pants, it looks more like a military look than Because I'd mess with the Muse, but I don't know about this Bullseye, man. It just seems like he's too casual. Not like he's just too like, man, spandex is played out. I'm gonna put on some pants.
More real. I'm gonna blend in into the real world.
Yeah.
So they don't notice me.
I'm a combat guy now.
Did you notice the Falcon Red Wing? He has a stand, a very obvious stand that clips onto his arm, but luckily it's removable.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's cool, man. I like it. I dig it. I'm not sure about that pose, but I get it.
Yeah, what's the other hand doing?
Yeah, I don't get. Okay, we could have done some stuff with legs there, but I like the feet on the boots too. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, that looks new.
Yeah.
Oh, those are like
talons. Yeah.
Talons.
Yeah.
Not gang signs.
Yeah, you're like, what?
YouTube.
Milton, what? 905 Milton, what? Yeah. Gang.
Muse looks really close to the show, but Bullseye has a head that they use on a previous comic version. Thank you, Dom. Yeah. So I think the main one for me is the Daredevil and Magic, and Maximum Thor looks pretty good.
Have you
had a look at that one yet?
Yeah. I don't know if I have a. Yeah, this is a good Thor though, man. How do you feel about the Maximum series? How do you feel about the Maximum line so far? There's been what, 4 figures?
Spider-Man, Hulk,
Deadpool,
right? Those are the 3 so far. They're Spider-Man, obviously, I think it was good. It was worthy of Maximum. The Hulk one I didn't get because I have the one from the was it a 2-pack with like the rip shirt, part of a rip shirt that could go on him. So that was good enough for me. And I don't care about those alternate faces he had. Deadpool I didn't get yet, and I think I'm good with the ones that I have. But this one might be a get because it's the first like soft goods wired cape.
That's what really got me too, man. It's just like Yeah. He
And
looks
I
good.
have the spinning Mjolnir effect from another one,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
for people who don't have that, I wish they could get it with this if they were looking for this Thor.
Mm-hmm.
If it's maximum,
Yeah. Yeah.
But the cape looks like a solid piece of work in the non-negative way. People are like, you're a real
Yeah.
piece of work. Why can't it just be a piece of art?
I love
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna grab it.
photos there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab it too. I love the photos. Like the photography there is nice, man.
What's going on with your photography?
Perfect segue. Well, thanks for asking.
Set it up. Self oop off the glass.
Yep, there you go. Let me. I'm gonna send you. Can I send you some stuff and maybe you can post it?
I suppose.
Oh wow, dog! Wow. Yeah, it's going good. So this is a workshop that I decided to take, and the workshop is at Heroes World.
Oh,
And so
yes, that's right.
Shout out to Heroes World. Yeah, shout out to Heroes World. I'm doing that workshop, and it's absolutely phenomenal. There's only been one, and there's three once a month since last month. And Jeff Terrell is the workshop is running the workshop.
Yep.
And he's super nice, man, and just like really, really gracious with his time, and really excited about the work that everybody's doing, and wants to help and wants to show you how hard it can be, how easy it can be, and how much fun it is. So let me send you these, and then you can.
Yeah, so the local shop, Heroes World, because they have like cool little, I guess you can like liken them to meeting rooms, I guess, or gaming rooms, whatever, special activity rooms.
Right.
And so they do. I know Jeff has been in there trying to promote toy photography, like that side of the hobby, and so they have, I guess, classes where he helps you and teaches you about what does he teach you? Angles, lighting, perspective, all those things.
Yeah, angles, lighting, posing, and just like forced perspectives of different like photography techniques in terms of how to make your figures more appealable. And he's also big on story, which is such a aha moment for me in terms of what is the story you're trying to tell with your figure. Like, what are you trying to convey? And yeah, so these are two that I posed up, and he definitely helped in terms of helping me with lighting and figuring out all kinds of different moves. It was amazing. So yeah, so I mean, those are the first two I took, and I'm in it, man. I'm in it. I think I've mentioned it to you years ago that I have all these figures, and the idea was to take some photos with them, and now I've had the opportunity to do that through Heroes World and with this workshop, and there's no turning back for me, man. No turning back.
Dude, everyone, almost everyone in the live stream in San Diego does toy photography. I think you could have picked some brains there too.
Yeah, so it's so it was just really, really cool. Yes, Sebastian, that's what I'm talking about. It was just cool because I mean I'm not a huge photographer. That's not true. I take a lot of photos of just everyday everyday stuff. It's like I'm not a photographer, but I just don't do it professionally. So if this is one of those things where I'm just using the skills and the tools I have with a ton of figures that I got.
I had to go from iMessage, download it, put it to WhatsApp to myself on the computer, and then open WhatsApp.
You did it very quickly. I was trying to give you
contacts.
I was trying to give you time too. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just for a bit.
This is a cool one. I like this.
Yeah, dude, Blue Marble, baby. Yeah. So it was really, really fun. Really, really fun to do that stuff. And yeah, so it was really quick and dirty too. Like, I mean, the way that we figured it out, and like, have you heard that term? You haven't heard that term before?
Well, not for toy photography.
Yeah. No, it was quick and dirty. Yeah, this guy just grabbed some some Star Wars stuff that was in the back, some actual buildings and whatnot, put it in the back, and with the perspective, it looks like he's flying out of it or flying above it or whatever. Yeah. And then a blue light had some canister of not smoke, but like canister of some vapes there. And yeah.
Oh, the
great.
atmosphere spray, because I know
Yeah,
Heroes
exactly.
sells those.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
cool.
Yeah, so it was fun. It was really fun.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I got
You want to wrap it up in like 10-ish minutes or so?
Yeah, dude, I'm down. I mean, thanks to all those people that have been sticking with us the whole time. I didn't even realize how long we've been going. I just, literally, it's just been a cool hangout, and I'm like, oh my
That's how it
gosh,
happens.
you know what I mean? Yeah,
That is
shout out to
how it
everybody.
happens.
I'm also looking at all my stuff here. I'm like, I got a lot of things to pack.
You're gonna like, is it like a hotel? Like the housekeeping's gonna be like, why are there so many toy packages here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You can dump it in the hallway, maybe in front of your neighbor's door. And then when you check out and he's walking by, like, nerd,
just run.
get a load of this, nerd.
Oh, it is nerd.
Yeah. I'm planning on doing another Toy Con in May. So please be there. Make yourself available.
Yeah,
if you need to sell stuff, buy stuff, or just come hang out, man, that'd be cool. If anyone has questions for Nigel in the chat, post them up now. We're gonna get to those and get out of here. You mentioned you're starting up your sports podcast, restarting it soon. Man, I just, how were you emotionally through the World Series run? And have you recovered? I'm still suffering through, like, I don't think I've ever had a worse heartbreak in my life. That could be on the same level as what happened with the Blue Jays.
It was devastating. We were so close. And the best, I mean, I was gonna say the best part, but there's multiple best parts about it. But one of the best parts was that we weren't the pushover that LA, the city, the team, the fans,
everybody
thought we were. Yeah, you know what I mean?
The league, yeah.
And I think that was so validating, and it was so like justified that we deserved to be there. We wanted to be there. We wanted that title. I mean, obviously, we all know what would have happened if it went the other way. If we ended up winning Game 7, like we took it all the way.
I think we beat ourselves.
Yeah, that last game was tough.
We beat ourselves, and I don't know if it's call it inexperience or nerves, but a lot of the stuff if we just held on, we could have taken that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but I mean, so it was amazing. This city, I don't know how it is in other sports cities, but this city, once the Raptors or the Jays, man, do I go like on the Leafs? Maybe, but like once these squads come together and go further than maybe they're expected to, or as deep as we expect them to, everybody comes together, man. Like I live downtown, and so I can tell you for a fact that like when this Jays run happened, I can tell you dates of when Jays swag became more apparent and more apparent.
You know, when you said like when black people see each other and they kind of do the nod, I experienced that during the World Series, bro. Like somebody else was wearing any semblance of blue or a Jays hat. It's like,
that's it.
Hey man, what's up? Catching the game tonight? You know I am. Cool, man. Enjoy your day. Is it like that?
Yes.
Oh wow, I want to be like that all the time.
Without the words, but it's that. Yes.
Right.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I'd tell my wife, I just saw a Jays fan, and like, I think we're friends now, right? Like it was like that.
Yeah, it was great. Connection. It was great. That connection was immediate and was like so. There's so much passion. And so, like, you know, I went to one of the watch parties. One of my boys was lucky enough to get some tickets to the watch party at the Dome. And that, again, was just phenomenal. I think it was game 3 or 4 maybe, because it would have been away in LA, I think. Yeah, so I think it was 4.
Yeah.
And it was great. Oh, man, it was so great, man. So, yeah, so it was a heartbreaker. Again, because I have this Brooklyn Dodgers hat, and I also have a couple of Shohei hats because they're limited edition type styles. I put those away and have not.
Oh, you have to.
I have not touched them or worn them since the World Series began, or even before that, because I was like, and so they're still just chilling. I have about 6 of them, and they're still just chilling. I'm like, I don't know if I can wear these.
It's been 4 months, and I haven't watched any of the John Boy breakdowns. I'm usually like, the moment it comes out, any other team, oh my God, can you guys believe this person dropped that ball, ground ball, or what was the lip reading? I haven't watched a single one yet. Still, I just don't want to relive that. And
Yeah.
that's how much it hurts, man. TNT says, how long have you been collecting toys and hats, Nigel?
Oh gosh, toys has been incremental for better part of 2 decades, I'd say, for sure. Like here and there. I really got into some figures when when Justice League Unlimited was coming out.
Ooh, nice.
And then they came out with like the big sculpts, like the 12-inch, I think.
The maquettes.
Yeah. So those, like I have all of those.
For some reason, those are iconic in my mind of like how DC animated things should look, or like animated toys look. So for what I never had them. I think I wanted them, but I really liked those as a collectible.
Yeah.
So
I have all of those. Yeah, I have all of those. And then I've gotten some figures here and there, but then it really came on during the pandemic. Like it just like went next level.
Yeah.
Hats, same kind of thing. I've always had hats, even when I was a kid, because I'm a Steelers fan. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're going through it right now. But I'd always had Steelers hats, and then especially in the '90s, like all the ones everybody else had. So like the popular teams, like the Raiders, and the LA Raiders, and like UNLV. So I had those hats.
Mm-hmm.
And then once again, pandemic rolls around. Fast forward, and then it's just like exploded once I got into the hat community. So it's been quite a few intense years, but I've been collecting both for decades.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I want to collect hats too. I actually I just 3D printed this wall hat holder, and so I just keep the enabler one here, and like anything toying around related, just keep it here so I could just access it if I need one before a stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started printing it and putting those up on the wall.
Nice. I have storage like containers just full of hats, and they're color coordinated. I might have mentioned this on the previous spot. They're color coordinated, except for the Raptors, the Jays, Steelers, and TFC. Those containers are just those hats by themselves.
Is it like a John Wick situation around the house where, those cabinets where you just give it a little tap and it slides out, right?
Yeah.
And it's just hats?
Yeah, pretty much. Except it kind of is more like...
It's just totes?
It's more like that, but close. It's close.
Dom says, I've been a Mets fan since 93. I've been suffering since 93. I mean, 93, the Jays won the last World Series. Facts.
Hey, Dom, next time I'm on, I will hit me up in my DMs, and I'll wear a couple of my Mets hats for you. I got some sick Mr. Met hats. So I love those colors too. That royal blue and that orange. Sweet.
All right. Sebastian, thank you for the reminder about the dad cap style. I'll get on that now. And you've got your Instagram there with your hat collection. I have linked in the YouTube video description your regular Instagram too.
Yes, sir. I really need to get on me about that. People, let me know, because I'm not posting as much as I should when it comes to my hats, and I've taken the photos. I've taken them. So I have the photos. I just haven't posted as much as I should, and I want to, because y'all keep asking, and I love that people are interested in what kind of hats I have. So if you know, I'll do my best to update it. Like this one's not even. This is brand new. Like I brought this on the trip for this particular pod today. So this is fresh. This is like a month old. Had to take the stickers off and everything. Yeah.
Oh man, where are we at as hat collectors in 2026? Are the stickers going into the trash now? Are they?
Except for the one underneath, like the one that
hologram,
like an official hologram. Yeah, except for the hologram one, keep that one. Yeah. On. But like, I don't care what size head you have. I don't care about that.
Right.
I don't care about how much the hat costs.
Yeah, I do, because hats are stupidly expensive now. But the thing with the big size sticker is like it leaves that, the rest of the hat starts to fade, and then when you take it off, that underneath it's still the original color.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when you, well, I mean, that's why you have a hat kit, right? So you have your nice little spray, you got your brush, and you kind of clean it up.
Do you have
Buff
SPF
that
for
up.
your hats?
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Wow.
100%.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone. So that's Nigel's accounts. You should follow him there, even though he's not been posting, but he's gonna hold himself accountable and post stuff. Dude, where else can people, see what you do?
Catch me on Ghost CBS Thursday nights at 8:30, I believe. Or if you're a Paramount Plus, if you have that, then you can stream it. Season 5 will be a wrap soon. Season 6 coming at you end of summer, I'd say. So yeah, man, you can catch me there. Where else? Boy, I don't know. I'm just around. I'm just around. Catch me on the commercials. I'm just around. If you watch TV, I'm around.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
catch me
that's right.
outside. You know what I mean?
How about that? Wait,
Yeah, how about
I
that?
saw the other day. Was that video like 10 years old now?
Which one?
The one where it's that whatever that girl was on, I think Dr. Phil. And then she was like, and she started like saying that to some audience members.
Oh, it's got
I
to
think
be.
it's like
Oh,
10 years old.
oh, you know what? Also, before I forget, you can catch me on the social. I'm on the social, which is really nice. If you get that, that is what City TV,
Yeah.
CTV. I'll be on there next week, Feb 25. So that's like 3 p.m. Eastern, all times Eastern. So you can catch me on that too.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
I mean, it's all right.
Dude, thank you for coming on tonight, man. To come on and then you worked, you're filming today and to bringing stuff to unbox. I really appreciate that. Even though you put out the bat signal and I'm like, let's do it, let's unbox. And you know what, you brought it, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, dude. Always, every time you let me know, I'm gonna come with the heat. You know what I mean? February, baby, at the very least. At the very least. But yeah, thanks for having me on, man. Appreciate it. And thanks for everybody in the chat for like chiming in. Thanks for sticking with us this long. Oh man, I couldn't have done it without you. Seriously though, it's you guys that make me who I am. What?
I don't. No. Finish what you're
Oh
saying.
yeah, it's you guys who make me who I am, and without y'all, it wouldn't be. Same thing, just said it in reverse. Appreciate you.
It just felt like when you said I couldn't have done it without you, like you couldn't have gotten through the stream without the people in the chat. But
Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So, screen. Yes.
there you go.
Yeah. We did
next week, my guest on Unboxing Thursdays is Grumps. So come hang out. It's going to be fun. Always a good time with Grumps. Also, it's Toy Fair this weekend. So I hope there are some good reveals or announcements, which we'll be talking about on Wednesday night, 9:00 right here with Chamba, Rick, maybe Mario. Mario hopped in yesterday, making his return. So it's also a fun stream on Wednesday there too. Thank you everyone in the chat for hanging out. I couldn't have done it without all of you either. How's that feel?
Yeah, well, that's my
not very nice. Not
It's
very
fine.
nice, is it?
It's fine.
Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a great night and keep touring around. Peace.
Laters.
You get Grumps.
Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. Black History Month. Black.